G'day prospectors, Tony from Gold Talk, Leonora, out on site with the boss. Hey boss.
Hello.
I didn't mean to scare you, my love.
I can hear and I can hear.
Okay.
I can hear everything.
Well, we're here.
Where are we?
We're all here because we aren't all there.
Ha!
Haha. So, this is an interesting little one. We've moved to another project. Just refueling Daisy Teaspoons over there. She's back in action earning her keep, which is very, very pleasant. And we've moved over to Wild Creek. We haven't quite finished where we are up on the hill dry blowing, but we had 2 inches of rain last week, so there ain't going to be much going on up there for another month or so. And of course the dirt doesn't dry out as quickly as it does in summer. It is beautiful weather. We've got, how much have we got? Like 20 degrees, blue skies, a few clouds, but they're not angry. They look like Snowy the cat. The little Snowy puss. And so we've been really excited about coming over here, haven't we, my love?
We have?
Yep. As excited as we can get. So this is Wild Creek. I've done a video on this one before, and this creek has been dealt to. I still haven't worked it out. It's a bloody tricky one. We can come over here. Don't mind me, love.
Okay.
We can come over here and we see it's been pushed, but everything's sort of mixed up. And then every now and again there's, oh, there's an old jerry can. Every now and again there's piles of what seems like classified material, but like the plus 50 or 60 millimeter, something like that. Which would suggest it's been dry blown, but I don't know if it has, or if maybe it's just been a couple of sample piles. But it has been dealt to for a long way down this creek. So that's good enough for us. We're back on the gold up on the slope, getting a few little bits of tucker money up there. And so I've gone for a little scratch down here. Now, because we haven't seen gold coming out before we started here, it's always a bit of a question mark. Someone's done a lot of work, so it's a pretty good assumption, but it's still only an assumption. So what we've done is we've pulled, just gone in through across the creek, like so. And even though it's sort of nice and deep on some of the banks, and it's quite shallow in other places, but there's all these beautiful little pockets. So we've got here where we can still see tree roots and vegetation, piles of quartz coming down all through here. Whoopsies, all through here. Pay attention, Tony. And down through here, lumps of quartz, very nice, transported material from further up in the hill where all this gold originated from. And of course down here we're into some decomposed greenstone, which is your bedrock, and it doesn't look like that'll be carrying gold, but I think it's still going to be just in that transported material. And Lisa got a very nice little one over there. She's got another little one here, and so now she's working the floor properly just to see what's going on. Nice to see Lisa doing some work for once. You've been a bit lazy lately, haven't you, love?
Why is that?
Well, because I've been running courses.
Oh yeah. Look what I've got to work with.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What?
That's nearly right angle.
A bent prick.
Yep.
Well,
2 bent pricks.
is it?
I mean pigs.
Is it working?
Oh.
Is it working?
Yes.
Well, what more do you want? These things don't grow on trees, you know.
Look at that.
What? Oh, look, a little bush pear.
Yeah.
Bush tucker.
So is that what you meant by the classified?
Well, yeah, you can just see there's a pile there of sort of bigger bundies, but then you look into the bank when I'm sort of starting to work it, and it's not classified at all. So I really don't know what's gone on. And the strategy was pretty simple. The strategy was to do a cross cut through here, because it was quite open here. There wasn't a lot of trees to bowl over. I thought, righto, well, what we'll do, because we don't have a history here, by doing a cross cut, it starts to get a bit of an idea of what the ground's doing. You get a bit of a feeling for it. You know, whether there's an obvious channel or the whole thing's a channel or whatever. But by piling up a bit of dirt, and it's still too wet to dry blow, but can you please keep it down? I'm talking to our 7 subscribers.
I understand.
All right, they're very demanding. What have you got?
I don't know.
Well,
just continue.
No, go on.
You just continue on.
Or you just go and get some gold. That'll be wunderbar. I'll say wunderbar so we can pick up our European cousins as well. Anywho, so while Lisa's pulling out gold there, so the intention was we'll just pull this all this craparinsky out of the way, pile it up, and what I'd then do is bring our little keen small dry blow, little hand-fed little sucker, which we can use here because this is all permitted work, and just run 100 shovel loads of one of those piles through just to see what we can get. Before I start working out how to dry blow this ground, then I just want to see that there's some gold in it, and I think that's probably a good strategy, and we'll keep doing with that. The great thing about those little keens, I don't know what brand, what one is, a 151 or something like that. The great thing about those is if you ever want to learn about dry blowing, can you please keep it down? What have you got? It's all about Lisa sometimes. Anywho, the great thing about those little dry blowers, if you ever want to learn about big dry blowers, buy yourself a small one and it'll teach you everything you need to know. It's exactly the same principle but completely different. It's good enough. And you can see over here, we've still got vegetation on the ground here, which is great. So I mean, it's still got pockets of depth, but there's about 3 foot or so of rubble, and it's reasonably homogenized. I mean, I don't think it's been dry blown. So anyway, that's the strategy. We'll get up there with our little dry blower in about a week's time. But of course, Lisa just came down for a bit because she's sick and tired of digging holes up there. Will you keep it bloody down, woman? What are you doing?
I'm on a time schedule.
Well, what sort of time schedule?
I'm going to get back and feed Snowy.
Well, that's by 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, I don't even know what day it is.
I'm talking to our 7 subscribers now. Stop it.
Stop yelling.
Okay. I'm very busy and I'm very important, and I've now forgotten what I was bloody talking about. Anywho, but the great thing is, because Lisa's picked up gold in the floor, that's gold that we've seen coming out of the ground, and that's a good thing. Come on, we'll go and see what the old bush took's up to. What do you got?
It's either a little bit of junk caught amongst there. Oh, it's a 10-ounce piece, 6 foot down.
Woo! That's the spirit. That's the ticket. Yeah, if we were like the TV shows, we'd be, oh, we're on our last, what would it be? On Aussie Gold Hunt or something. We're on our last tank of diesel before our machine is repossessed. Not that I think it's possessed, not repossessed. And
well, that's it for me, unless you can get through that. With that.
With a bent pick. See? It's not so bent anymore.
No. But now it's weakened at that point there, you see.
Yeah, but I just weld a bit of Rio bar on top of that and she'll be good as gold.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's not that hard. You can get through that. Go on. Put a bit of effort into it, love. You know what we teach in the gold game? You got to put, well, perseverance. You got to put the effort in, and yes, I don't feel you are.
I understand that, but if you just swing over there.
Yep.
That's what we can use.
Oh, the excavator?
Yes.
Oh. No, but we're on our last tank of diesel, love. And we've got to get that 6 foot. We've got to get, because the season's about to come to an end at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And we're on our last tank of diesel.
Shush, I'm trying to concentrate.
And my dog died.
Very.
And
Now I'm getting my things caught and you're talking and upsetting me. There, you can come back and deal with that.
okay. Well, it's pretty safe to say that's a target of some sort.
Of some sort.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to go into there where all that is? Go on.
Yes, I suppose.
Just do it now while I 7 subscribers. We've got to keep them on board. It's not
You
easy.
want to get all the root system out first?
No, I just want to see if there's any gold in there before I do anything else.
So demanding.
I know. Just come on, let's go. It's really, I'm excited about that bit now. That
But now
Do you
I've
want to show
forgotten
people
where
your?
I am.
Hey, you'll be right. Do you want to show people your monster?
Well, turn it around. That's spontaneous, isn't it? No, I didn't mean that. Hang
That's-
on, let's just see.
That's really nasty.
Boom!
That's really nasty.
No, it's all right. I didn't mean it. It was just a little joke. Because one person might have thought, wow, these guys, they're
What?
on fire.
No.
They might subscribe.
I don't know.
Boom!
They want the truth, but they can't handle the truth. Oh, there's a bit of
There's a bit of
yeah.
this.
I've hit the quartz there, which is not good. So
Yeah, but it's, I've got a feeling in my trousers.
okay.
What do you reckon?
In or out?
Moved or not?
I reckon it's moved.
I don't.
Okay. Whoa! Hello. More tea, Vicar? Well, there you go.
Well, no,
Well, no, it could be a horseshoe.
it could be. Right, roll with a chance.
Little bit of river gold.
Oh,
What?
river,
River.
water.
Water? It's out, whatever it is, it's out.
Sounds like me first thing in the morning.
It does. Hot rock.
Okay.
Hey, I'm doing the close-up, love. I'm Spielberging it. Yeah, you wouldn't that. Ooh,
You ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
What's that black thing? How about them apples?
What do we got? Bit of colour. I see colour.
We got a bit of colour!
Yibbita.
A little fat fuck!
Little fat fucker. A little.
Fat...
I don't think you can body shame a nugget. That's not right. That's not okay. We won't get any Gen whatever's looking. That's a nice piece.
Yeah. Hello, Nudgy.
Hello, Nudgy. Welcome to the family. Little bit of tiny shiny. That's real nice.
That's great.
Do you want to show people the other one as well? What we've got so far out of this little spot?
Now this little...
And it's not well, I mean, this sounds wrong. It's not really the gold.
Because it's a gold!
I know.
You idiot!
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? I shall love him and feed him and hug him and kiss him. Yeah, so you're not giving away GPS coordinates, are you?
No, that's my bad maths.
Yeah, so anyway, got some nice little pieces so far. But yes, it's about the gold, but I'm more interested to say that there's gold in the creek.
Yeah,
so we definitely have a gold bearing creek, because that's all in situ stuff. It's all washed down from the top, that's fine. We sort of had a pretty good idea of that anyway. But it just sort of gives us a bit of confidence to spend that diesel to pull this creek out, maybe. Yeah, so what do you reckon?
That's great, I'm excited.
I'm feeling a little bit of a tingle in my pants.
Because there's no way that you could get here before.
No, not with the amount of junk.
And just the hot rocks.
It's just out of control here. There's no way it's worth detecting on the top. Not with modern day detectors. So anyway, that's pretty cool.
Oh, we got that little one. We'll have to.
Oh, we got another one over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forget about him.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we had our training course last week.
We did.
And we met
Much
some
fun.
weird people.
We did.
They were a little bit unusual, some of them.
Yeah, half of them. No, probably 90% of them.
90% were unusual.
Yeah.
And 10% were
Borderline.
we love yous all. And we got another course coming in, what, next Monday?
2 Mondays.
2 Mondays.
Not tomorrow.
Okay.
The other Monday.
The Monday after.
So come and be our friend.
Yeah, come and be our friends, and you can get it inside scoop on our weirdness. All right, love. Let's say goodbye to our 7. We should know their names by now.
I bet there's an Andrew in there.
See you, Andrew. We're picking on you today.
Yeah.
We really appreciate your support. Thank you. Don't we?
Because we don't get it anywhere else.
See you, prospectors.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Puh. Flies.